after you factorize, you get 3 answers. And these 3 roots are all distinct. So which means an should be a1 minus 1 power n, a2 half power n, a3 1 power n. So all the roots are distinct, so you should have three terms of this form. When it's distinct, you are using number 1. So for each distinct root, you have an alpha power n. And you have to use the initial condition to solve for, it means you have to find A1, A2, A3. You have given A0 is 0, A1 is 1, A2 is 2. So you have to form 3 equations. A0 is 0, you can form one equation. And A1 is 1, right? You sub n as 1, you can form another equation. And A2 is 2, you can form another equation. And then you just solve simultaneous equation for the answer to A1, A2, A3. We look at 6 example 6.5. So this time is order 2. So you should have x squared, an replaced by x squared, an minus 1 replaced by x, an minus 2 replaced by 1. And this time you get repeated roots. If you factorize this, it's x minus 2 squared. If you get repeated roots, just like I mentioned, for each repeated root, you must have a coefficient. So the first 2 is A1, second 2 is times n. So 2 appear 2 times, so the second coefficient is times n. Remember just now I mentioned this, that if 3 appears 2 times, the second coefficient is times n. If 3 appears 3 times, then the third coefficient is times n squared, and so on. So this is what you should have. And after that, you have to find A1, A2. So we have A0 is 1, right? A1 is 3. So you use this, right? So you use so A1 is 1 and A2 is half. So if you use A0, 1, A1 is 3. You start here, you can form 2 equations, and after solve for A1, A2 is 1 and half. So with that, you can say An is this. So An will be 1 plus n over 2 and 2 power n. So this will be the final answer.
现在不会了，
你说一个
不了。
Correct after 6.6.
help B 一下。
Now to find and solve a recurrent relation for the number of binary sequences of length n that have no consecutive zero. So you have binary sequence, the length is n and no consecutive zero. So something good about using recurrent relation is you just need to know how to start. How many cases are there? Then that's good enough. You don't have to know how to do the process. So what you want is to have a binary sequence. So it's either 0 or 1. So each digit is either 0 or 1. Eh? And you can consider cases. So this is what you should have. So An is it means I let An be the number of binary sequence of length n with no consecutive zero. So when you try to solve a problem using recurrent relation, you must define An. So An is the number of binary sequences of length n that has no consecutive zero. So you should define An. I didn't write this down. So you should define An. And you consider cases. Then there are 2 cases. It's either you start with the first digit, you just worry about the first digit. The first digit, there are 2 cases. The first digit, either you start with 1 or you start with 0, right? If I want to write down a binary sequence with length n, the first digit you can start with 0 or you start with 1. So 2 cases only. So case 1, case 2. And after that, you just need to think in terms of the An minus 1 or An minus 2, An minus 3. If you start with 0, of course you have to satisfy the condition no consecutive 0. What we want is to have no consecutive 0. Right? If you start with 0, that means the second digit has to be 1. Because if you fill in 0 here, then you get consecutive 0. So which means if the first digit you fill in 0, then the second digit you must fill in 1. Otherwise you get consecutive 0. You don't satisfy what you want. Then after that you'll find that behind you don't have to worry about how to fill in. You just need to know behind can be done in a minus 2 ways. So that's one thing good about return relation. You just need to know how many cases are there. You take care of the condition for the case. Then behind you just say it can be done in a minus 2 ways. And that's good enough. So case 1 can be finished in a minus 2 ways. Case 2. If you start with 1, then there's no worry. If you start with 1, the second digit can be 0, can be 1, can be anything, right? So if you start with 1, then you can say that the remaining part can be done in a minus 1 way by definition. So with that, you know how to write down the return relation. So the two cases, the first case can be finished in a minus 2 ways. So case 1, start with digit 0, can be finished in a minus 2 ways. If you start with 1, can be finished in a minus 1 way. Right? So which means you can say this, an is an minus 1 plus an minus 2. And you have to solve, right? If you look back to the question says find and solve return relation. And you have to look for initial condition. So which means you have to find initial condition. So you have to consider the small cases. So you have to consider when n is 1, what happens? When n is 1, then the binary sequence can be either 0 or 1. Right? There's only one digit, so you don't have to worry about consecutive 0. So when n is 1, it can be done in 2 ways. It's either you consider 0 as a sequence or 1 as a sequence. When n is 2, actually you know that if n is 2, right, there are 4 cases, but the one case you get 2 consecutive 0, so you drop that one, so A2 is 3. Yeah? If you write down 0, 1, right? Then 2, then it's either 0, 1, 1, 0, 1, 1 or 0, 0, but 0, 0 is 2 consecutive 0, so you drop it. So when n is 2, no consecutive 0 should be 3 ways. So with that, this is what you have. A1 is 2, A2 is 3. Yeah? So we just found A1 is 2, A2 is 3. And if you write this equation, you'll find that it's something we have done earlier. If you write this return relation, and if you write the way first example I've gone through just now, if you write page 236, right, you see the same equation. An is an minus 1 plus an minus 2. So it's the same equation, right? It's just that the conditions are different. Here we have A1 is 2, A2 is 3. Here we have A0 is 1, A1 is 1. And just how I mentioned about go backwards. Just now I mentioned about because the solution involves square root 5. So if you start with A1 and A2 to find A and B, then it involves square root 5 for both equations. Remember just now I mentioned this. If you use A1, A2 to find A and B, you realize that both equations involve square root 5. So it's no good, right? And just now I mentioned about go backwards. So we go backwards, you'll find that the same recurrent relation with different initial conditions will eventually the answer differ by your constant A and B. A and B will be different. Because eventually when you form an equation, right? If you use different initial conditions, page 237, if you use different initial conditions, you form, so basically the right hand side will be different. The right hand side will be different when you use the simultaneous equation. So which means your answer to A and B will be different. But the answer is of the same form. So because the alpha 1, alpha 2 are the same. So it's just like the coefficient A and B are different. So what you should do is you move backwards. When n is, we know A1, A2, right? You move backwards to find A0. So A0 is 1, A1 is 2, 1. If you compare this with what we have in example 6.31, so the initial A1 is 2 here, right? Now example A1 is 2, here A1 is 1. A0 is the same. Because A1 is different, the two equations are different. So with that you can solve for, you can say when you solve this recurrent relation, the answer is of this form. So the answer is of this form, A1 plus square root 5 over 2 power n plus B1 minus square root 5 over 2 power n. And then you use A0 and A1 to find A and B. So the answer is of this form, with the square root 5, these two terms. Right? So you use these two conditions, you can find A and B. So you should first you should copy down this. You use example 6.31 AN is this. Then you use these two on the A0 is 1, A1 is 2 to find A and B. So instead I give you the answer to A and B. After solving, you should get A is this, B is this. might not be the simplest form. If you want, you can actually rationalize this and it means you look at when you solve the characteristic equation, it might happen that you get complex roots. And how to deal with complex roots?
The fuck is this?
Complex roots on.
And that's what we have in example.
What are we doing here?
If you look at example 6.7, example 6.7 is actually.
Why suddenly the difficulty level?
Example 6.7 is actually 6.33. If you look at example 6.33, it's actually example 6.7 of the actual slide. So these two are the same. So I will use the textbook. When it's complex root, you take it as its distinct root. When it's complex root, you'll find that if you look at polynomial with real coefficient, if you have complex root, you occur in conjugate pairs. And you can take it as its distinct root. It's just that we make use of this. You can make use of the fact complex number can be changed to polar form. So if you have complex number, you can change to polar form. This Leibniz theorem tells you if you raise cosine theta plus I sin theta power n, it's just cosine n theta plus I sin n theta. So you use these two. It means if you get complex root, you can change it to polar form, and then you use theorem. If you have power n, then you consider cosine n theta plus I sin n theta. Remember, if you look at just now what we have here, if you look at textbook 235, you will find that for each root, you raise to power n. You raise to power n. Then I was saying that when it's complex root, you can take it as distinct root. Because when you complex root, it occurs in conjugate pairs, and you can take one to be alpha 1, the other one to be alpha 2. Both you raise to power n. Both you raise to power n. If you raise to power n, means you consider, if you write it into polar form, then you cosine theta plus I sin theta power n. But this Leibniz theorem tells you when you raise to power n, it's just cosine n theta plus I sin theta. So which means the power n will disappear, but you see trivial terms. Okay, let's look at the solution here. So you have an is 2, an minus 1 minus an minus 2. So we can write out the characteristic equation. It will be x squared minus 2x plus 2. And you'll find that if you solve for the root side, you get plus or minus I. Yeah? You get 1 plus or minus I. So all this is going to do one. So now you look at page 240. Yeah? So we can write down the characteristic equation is x squared minus 2x plus 2. So after solving for roots, you realize it's 1 plus I and 1 minus I. Yeah? And first you convert it to polar form, trivial form. So 1 plus I, you can change it to polar form. Then the conjugate 1 minus I, you can change to polar form. So you convert it to polar form, and then you consider, I was saying that you take it as distinct roots. That means that alpha and alpha bar, you take it as 2 distinct roots. So actually is number 1. You consider A1 alpha 1 power n, A2 alpha 2 power n. So that's why it's alpha power n, then alpha bar power n with A and B. Yeah? And this part you use the Leibniz theorem. So alpha is actually square root 2 cosine pi over 4 plus I sine pi over 4, right? So if we consider also power n, if you consider also power n, then here is the power n, here is the power n. Then this part is the cosine n pi over 4 plus I sine n pi over 4. So this part, if we use this theorem, we have cosine theta plus I sine theta power n. In this power n, you just multiply the angle theta by n. So you are using this theorem to from power n become cosine n theta plus I sine theta. So that's how you end up with cosine n pi over 4 plus I sine n pi over 4. Same thing for the other term, the alpha bar, the conjugate alpha. Okay, and after that, you can group the real term. When you have a complex number, you have real part and imaginary part, right? So cosine term will be the real part. You can put them together. And the sine term is with I. You can put them together. So the C here, right, is A plus B. So cosine term, the coefficient A plus B, which we can call it C. Then the coefficient of the sine pi n pi over 4, right, is actually I A minus B. And after that, right, so eventually you'll find that here, you'll find that although here involves complex number, eventually the complex, the I will disappear. And remember you have initial condition. Remember you have initial condition. Your given A0 is 1, A1 is 0, right? So you can use that you can sub inside here. You can sub inside here and then you solve for C and D. Yeah? And eventually the final answer will be in terms of cosine n pi over 4 and sine n pi over 4.
You cannot. You see on YouTube, right? YouTube, right?
You know what? Pornhub.
What? You changed. For what? You want to upload this to Pornhub?
I'll show you the difference between section 6.3 and 6.4. 6.3 you do a homogeneous return relation. So this is 6.3 we do a linear homogeneous return relation. In 6.4 we do a general linear return relation. The difference between 6.3 and 6.4 is the right hand side. That's not what we have here, right? This word homogeneous is same as right hand side is 0. The word homogeneous is same as right hand side is 0. If you are given linear homogeneous return relation, then it's of this form and right hand side is 0. And in 6.4, right, you will find that the right hand side need not be 0. Right hand side can be a function in n. So that's the difference between section 6.3 and 6.4. When you do a general linear return relation, you will find that right hand side can be a function of n, it need not be 0. So that's how I have learned the right hand side is 0. And now we are going to look at when right hand side is not 0 and how to factor out the right hand side.
他这样教我，如果忘记刚好，不要写他。
So what I just told you is written here. When the right hand side is 0, we call it homogeneous recurrent relation. And now we are going to look at how to solve a linear recurrent relation. And you'll find that there are actually two steps. If you don't count writing out the characteristic equation, then there are only two steps. Basically, what you do is you just, when the right hand side is not 0, you just replace it by 0 first. It means step 1 and 2 right is actually step 1 is actually what you learned just now, and step 2 is what I'm going to show you. You have to find a particular solution. So if I give a linear recurrent relation, right hand side is not 0. The first step is you replace right hand side by 0. Then you do like what I taught you in section 6.3. So you can find a solution with right hand side 0, and we call it ANH. So ANH means the solution to the homogeneous case. So H for homogeneous. And then the short step you have to do is to find a particular solution. We call it ANP. So the short step is step 2, you have to find ANP. And after that, you add the solution to step 1, step 2, you give you the general solution to the linear recurrent relation. So the short step is to find ANP. You can look at the lecture slides. So you have to find ANP, right? And to find ANP, right? If you read next time, it tells you this. You guess what's the answer. So basically, you guess the answer by following some rules, which I'm going to show you. So basically, you try to guess an answer. And what you do is you guess your ANP, right? In the same form as Fn. That means it depends on the question. You look at Fn, you look at the right hand side. That means you look at your Fn, and you get a solution similar to the right hand side. So I'll show you using examples. Okay, let's look at this one. Example 6.8. So the first step you replace the right side is 5, right? So the first step you just consider 0. And then you do like what I told you just now. You can consider characteristic equation. Then you solve for the roots. Then you can find A and H. Before that, right, I want to show you this.
If
you write example 6.8, right, you will find that if you compare 6.8, 6.9, you find that the left hand side is all an minus 10, an minus 1 plus 21 an minus 2, right? It's just that the right hand side in 6.8, the right hand side is 5. In 6.9, the right side is n plus 4. So the left hand side is the same. So you can see the left side is the same. Then 6.10, the left side is still the same. It's just that the right hand side is n squared plus n plus 1. So the right hand side is different. That means the f bracket n is different. The function fn is different. And even 6.11, right, is still the same. It's just the right hand side is 4 power n. So the purpose of example 6.8, 6.9, 10, 11, 12 is to show you how to handle the right hand side, how to handle your fn. If it is 5 constant, what should you guess? That's how I say basically what you do is you do guess work, right? Basically you do guess work. So if it's 5, what should you do? If it's n plus 4, what should you do? If it's n squared n and 1, what should you do? Then if it's 4 power n, what should you do? Then if it's 4 power n plus 2, 3 power n, what should you do?
因为之前的我都没有抄，不要在后面更之前的，当然你自己做。
And remember, the first step is to find. You have to do this. In all questions, you have to do this. It is just that the right hand side is different. You find the first step, you find a and h, you replace right hand side by 0. So 6.8, 9, 10, 11, 12, the first step is the same. So you write out a and h is the same because you replace fn by 0. So I will show you this one only. This is 6.9, 6.10, I will show you the right hand side. So this is your a and h. And when the right hand side is 5, right, this is what you should do. So that's how I mentioned. I mentioned is by guesswork, and you guess the particular solution is of the same form as fn, of the same form, right? And you'll find that here you have a constant. In 6.8 you have a constant 5. If it's 5, you guess the same form. So you let a and t be a constant b.
之前我要抄，因为这个你拿出来，
It's a 5, so it's a constant. You can use any alphabet other than a1, a2. So because fn is a constant, so you get a and t to be a constant.
可以啊，真的，然后我刚给你，
So when you try to guess your a and t, a and t, you follow the form. So a and t will be b. Then a n minus 1 t is also b. A n minus 2 t is also b. Because it's a constant, so it is independent of the subscript. Later you'll find that in the next example, you'll find that if you write a n, if the right side depends on n, if you write a n minus 1 t, then you should replace your n by n minus 1. Because here is a constant, so if you lower the subscript, it's still b. And then you sub these 3 into star, into the equation, then you solve for b. So it tells you b is 5 over 12. So we have this equation, and you just sub an to be d, an minus 1 to be d, an minus 2 to be d, and then you can solve for b, and then you know your h. You know your a and t. And after that, you just add an is a and h plus a and t. So you add the a and h, then plus a and t, which is 5 over 12.
你的拉伸机，
什么东西？
你的拉伸机，
哦，我 set 那个它的 video quality to 720，你选的是108是108，我 reduce 那个 file size。
And remember, there's a condition A0 is 1, A1 is 1. So you have to find A1, A2. So you use A0 is 1, A1 is 1 to find A1 equal to 7/8. Then A2 equal to minus 7/24. So you still have to find A1, A2. So your find is not difficult, but it's tedious. Order 2, there are a lot of computation. That's how I was saying that the difference between 6.8 and 6.9 is quite exact. So it means to solve 6.9, right? The first step, you should do this.
Easy.
Remember the first step, you must find ANH. The first step, you must find ANH. Right? You will find step by 0. So it means, if you write example 6.9, right? In the first step, you should do the same thing. It means you should do this. It means for 6.9, 6.10, 6.11, 6.12, the first step you do this. Yeah. And after that, to find A and T, right? For 6.9, because it's n plus 4, then you try Bn plus 4. Remember just how I mentioned, you get particular solution A and T of the same form as Fn. So because it's n plus 4, so you should try A and T to be Bn plus C. And this time you'll find that if you replace n by n minus 1, you must replace n by n minus 1. Then you replace n by n minus 2, replace n by n minus 2. So just now you don't see the difference because constant is independent of the subscript. So just now it's all B because it's constant. Now the term involving n, you must replace n by n minus 1. Replace n by n minus 2 for a n minus 2. After that, you do the substitution.
Basically, follow the 4-step general step.
好像是。
So you replace an by bn minus c, an minus 1 by b, bracket n minus 1 plus c. So you start in, and then you can compare the n term. You can compare the constant term. And then you can solve for b and c. So this is 6.9. So we have 6.10, 6.11, 6.12. So you know what I meant? Maybe today I'll end study later.
What is it?
I thought he's going to
And
say we'll
study
continue
later.
next time.
It's not raining.
不要玩命，我们要考试。
你没考试啊？你没考试吗？多你有没有写考？
他说他一直在那听我发，可能读你看，他读2个钟了。
啊，你今天应该读吗？这
要啊
这个不要管。
录 video 了，滚吧。
我听他声音，我靠，这是。